Hey, welcome back to A Place to Heal. This is Marie, and I promised you guys, I think a video or two ago, that I was going to show you how to make homemade raw peanut butter, you know, without all those ingredients and all the extra stuff that they put in peanut butter. It's been so long since I even bought peanut butter, I have like no idea what they even put in that junk anymore. But anyway, there's a lot of raw foodists that will actually not touch peanuts because peanuts are actually not the healthiest thing for you. But you know, I mean, this recipe that I'm going to show you today, you can actually make almond butter. You know, there's certain nuts that you have to soak, so you have to find out about that before you do. But you can make almond butter, you can make cashew butter, you can make macadamia nut butter, which is really good. Alright, and as I've told you guys before, I'm not that educated in editing and cutting and all that stuff, so you're going to have to bear through the noise here with me. I have a little, basically all you need to make this is a little food processor. And this is a little tiny 4-cup. I have a bigger one, but actually the little 4-cup works the best. I think you can pick these up Target, Walmart, anywhere like that for like $15 to $20. You can probably even get them online. And basically all you do is you're going to add 2 cups of peanuts to your food processor. I normally only do 2 cups at a time, and the reason for that is because this is very natural and it does not have any preservatives or anything else, so it's not going to have an 8-month, 10-month, year shelf life like the peanut butter that you get at the store. This is very natural, very wholesome, and since there's no preservatives in it, excuse me, the longest it's going to last you is going to be, I normally just make enough for a week. I don't like to push it because after a while, after that it starts kind of tasting a little rancid. So, alright, so let's get started here. Alright, so basically, my little 4-cup only has a backwards and a forwards button, so I kind of go back and forth. So, just lower your speakers, because here we go. You can see it's already starting to turn to powder. Okay. And by this time, it's basically just feels like sand. It's kind of like powdery. Normally, what I do with nuts at this stage, I usually grind them to this stage, and I like toss them over my salads. But that's not what we're doing here today. That's another video. Okay, so you're just going to keep going. And you're going to add absolutely nothing to this. Okay, a lot of people ask me, hey, can I add honey? Hey, can I add this, that? No, I do not suggest that because it makes the peanut butter go rancid. Okay, about this stage, you'll notice it's now starting to clump. Okay, so you have this nice clumpiness. And all you want to do is just stir it around a little bit. And just keep going. And I just go backwards and forwards. I have a backwards button and then a forwards button, and that's all I do. I just go backwards and forwards, and you just want to keep it spinning. Right about the 1 minute mark, you're going to notice that it's going to start clumping on the side of the bowl and the side of the food processor, and it's going to get really hard to spin. And right about that time, it's going to clump. And once that clump breaks and it pops, it instantly turns into peanut butter. And it's getting ready to do that right about now. There's that huge clump. And it just pops and it starts turning into peanut butter. Okay, so if you're one of those people that likes crunchy peanut butter, you want to stop right about there, because that's about the time that it's nice and crunchy. Okay, the person that I'm making this for likes extremely, extremely smooth peanut butter, so I'm going to keep going. And you can actually make this peanut butter velvety smooth. I mean, smoother than anything that you've ever gotten at the grocery store. And you can just keep going as long as you want, depending on how smooth you want it. And like I said, you can get this to a velvet, smooth consistency where you would not even have any idea that it even came from peanuts. And then you want to get yourself a nice little glass jar. You don't want plastic. You just made this beautiful, healthy, non-preservative peanut butter, and you don't want to put it into a plastic cup where the plastic, you know, it's going to leach onto the plastic and all that other good stuff. You don't want all that. So you want to put it in a nice, nice glass container. And you can see, I mean, that is just creamy. And you don't want to add anything to it. You don't want to add water. You don't want to add, because if you add anything to it, then you can end up with rancid peanut butter. And you don't want that. You also do not want to store this in your refrigerator. You want to store it on a cupboard, in a cupboard somewhere, or in your pantry, or whatever the case may be. And if you have never dealt with a food processor before, I mean, they're very simple. They only normally come with 2 or 3 buttons, you know, or pulse. And one of the things that you definitely want to be careful for is these blades, because these blades are very, very sharp, and they will take your finger out. So, I mean, one of the best things about food processors is that you can normally not open them while you know, while they're spinning. My other food processor, you can actually, has a little opening up on top where you can add things, and I even think those are too dangerous. I had a friend that actually stuck a knife in there, and just about set the whole kitchen on fire. So you want to get all that goodness out of there. I think that's perfect. Not only is it perfect, it's actually warm. Tastes so good. You're not going to find peanut butter like this at the store, that's for sure. That stuff has been sitting on the shelves for a while. This stuff is fresh, homemade. People will be going, where did you get that? And, you know, I mean, does it get any easier than this? And the best thing about this, I get my peanuts at Whole Foods. I get my honey roasted peanuts at Whole Foods. And I get a pretty big jar, and it's about $5. So I can normally make about 4 of these jars full of peanut butter for $5. So you're actually, it's cheaper. It's cheaper, it's healthier. You're going to be a lot happier for eating this stuff than the other junk. and your kids will too if your kids, you know, if your kids eat this stuff. I've given up peanuts a while back, and now what I do is I do cashew butter or almond butter, which I absolutely love. So there you go. How easy is that? Less than $5. Actually, for $5 you can make 3 of these. So inexpensive, healthy, no preservatives, no junk. And how long did that take me? 5 minutes? So there you go. Give something nice and healthy to your family. All right, guys. Till next time, stay happy, stay healthy, and eat it raw. Bye-bye.